Greetings, everyone. This is Dayhawk bringing to you episode 33 of Shaman King 01. This episode begins where we left off with the boy named Ashiru and How, and this is more of an extended scene where Ashiru asks how, like, we should be at the village by now. You know where it is. Why aren't we there? And is it because of Yo? And of course, Hao doesn't really give a straight answer. Ashiru was telling Hao that he's stronger than Yo and I can beat him. And so Hao puts him to the test and pretty much lets him go kill at least one or two friends to help motivate Yo. And he was thrilled. And of course, one of Hao's followers summons Bill, and just to accompany him, and Hao gave his word that he will not interfere. And before he left, Ashu was like, what happens if Yo interferes? Can I kill him? And would you be mad if I managed to kill him? Those were the final questions. And Hao was just smiled, just gave his the approval, and he leaves. It goes to Yo and the gang, and they're stranded in a bus stop for 2 hours. And Ren was like, we've been waiting for a bus for 2 hours and there's no bus. And Horror was like, don't worry, it'll be here. And mind you, this bus stop is the middle of nowhere. And while they wait, Lyser's crystal reacts and the ground shakes, and then out of nowhere pops out Ashiru with his guardian ghost and introduces himself and tries to attack. Ryu Horo attacked first, and as Yo tries to join, Bill appears and uses his steel curtain to surround Yo and case him in a circle while his friends are dealing with Ashiru. He tries to break free, but his defenses were impenetrable. And as Ashiru and Yo's friends were fighting, you see Ryu and Horo like slices the arms, but they're shocked to see the arms grow back rather quickly. And Ashiru murmurs out like, well, I can't harm Hao's descendant. And everybody was shocked. Everybody was shocked. And that's when Lyser took it the most hard, because everyone who is associated with Hao is considered his enemy. And when he heard the news, he's like, I don't know what to do. Like, Yo, like, you're related to Hao, you're the descendant, this and that, like. And Ashiru nearly killed him, but thanks to Ren, he just saves him. Lyser looks like, like its house to send? Why are you, just like, what makes, what do you feel like? And Ren was like, yo is yo. Yo is yo, regardless. And then they both get captured. All four of them get captured because you see the guardian spirit with 4 arms just grabbing and just like squeezing the life of Yo's friends. And that's when Yo finally broke through the steel curtain and be able to defeat Bill. And then he was able to slice the arms off and save his friends. Now Ashiru was shocked, but most of all was happy because Yo gave him the excuse to kill him. Okay? The excuse to kill him. So he's going all out to kill him, but not before Yo mentions that your spirit is earth-based. And we've noticed that every time we try to cut your arms off, it grows a new one rather quickly. And now we get how you managed to sneak up on us because you went underground and you popped out. And regardless of the secret, Ashiru was like, well, I don't care. I'm gonna kill you regardless. And so Yo was like, no, not before you run out of Furyoku. So what we're gonna do is stall and in the hopes of you running out of Furyoku. And Ashiru was like, okay, I'm gonna take that bet, And as long as Hao is on my side, I have nothing to fear. He's with me. So this kid, he eats and breathes Hao like he sees him as a god. And the best way to win his approval is either to kill one or two of his friends as he asked, or kill Yo. Or to kill Yo. Either way, he'd be pleased. I don't think Hao would be pleased if he ends up killing Yo, but at the same time, Hao wants him to become stronger. And Ashiru was the perfect test because he's just going in there and he's crazy, but I think his jealousy is the thing that is gonna get him in the end, which he died in the most sad, not horrific, but just the saddest way, the same way Boris did. So as he was about to restart the match, there's a beam of light that came from the sky and pierced Ashiru through. Like this beam of light. And you see both his spirit and Ashiru just, with the mirror broken, and you see a close-up of Ashiru, and like, he said, why? And then you see tears like flowing out of his eyes just a little bit. And then his last words were, Haosama. And just dies. It's just, you see them both explode. And then here comes the people responsible. The X-Laws. The X-Laws appears officially, and you see them in the beam of light with an angel, and you see the group, and you see Marco. He gives his speech, how they're the X-Laws. Our mission is to kill anything or anyone that is associated with Hao. Their main mission is to kill Hao, um, and this is where Yo asks Marco, "Did you kill the boy? Did you kill him?" And Marco said, "No, we did not kill him. We executed him." And that's where everybody gets shocked. Everyone gets shocked and just like, uh-oh, like for real. And Marco extended his hand of friendship and also like an offer to join the X-Laws, and of course Yo refuses. And Marco doesn't seem to be the type who likes the sound, the words no. So you could see his reaction with like the shocked look on his eye, and just like, okay, let me fix my glasses. But no, you just need more time, man. You just need more time. So, and then they leave, and they just couldn't believe what had just happened. And Lyserg, as you know, like the seeds are already planted in his brain now, because he sees this group of people who share his same beliefs, and that's when things get complicated with him. Now he has to choose, in case they meet up again, would he still stay with Yo or join the X-Laws instead? And we all know the answer to that. It's just we get to see Lyserg's frustration within the group. Like, he doesn't like going to side quests, whatever. He wants to go to the village. He wants to kill Hao, but it's just they're taking the sweet time. They don't know where to go. It's just the seeds are already planted in there. Now it will take time for them to bloom and to finally jump ship. And you see the team in the bus ride, just quiet like, and just doesn't like, couldn't believe it. And the last words Lyserg said were X-Laws. So yeah, and the final scene, you get to see Hao staring at the moon, and one of his followers appears and tells him that the X-Laws appears and they kill Ashiru. And of course, Hao, it's like, okay, like he didn't really care, but he was more in shock as to not only the X-Laws appearing, but extending their hand and offer to Yo. Because if you remember, any follower of Hao or someone that's related to Hao is, gets executed, but not Yo. Not Yo. Because I believe Marco feels that even though he is Hao's descendant, it's like, it's not your fault that you were related to Hao. And this is your chance to wash away that particular sin by joining us. That's how I looked at it. And also to maybe like having an Asakura on their side can really help in their mission. That's another legit reason why Marco wanted him to join. Not just him, of course, but the rest. So it ends with how just like, okay, things are gonna get even more interesting. And that's it. And the reason why I haven't mentioned Anna and Manta is because Yomei leads them into House Temple on the ground, and for those who already seen the reboot, it's exactly the same. Exactly the same. So I'm not gonna repeat it here because it's just a waste of time. Why redo it again, you know? Um, Other than that, I think that's it. Um, if I were to compare the deaths of Boris and Ashiru, I think that Ashiru's death was the most impactful. Sure, Boris has his backstory and you feel sympathy for him, and the way he went out was bad. He died the same way as Ashiru, but he had this look like Yo is extending his hand. He's not going to kill him. He's just looking for answers. It's just like Yo is being kind to him. As for Ashiru, yes, his jealousy is what killed him. Let's be honest, his jealousy killed him. But look at his age. He looks like the same age as Yo or a Ren or a Lizer. They're pretty much the same age range. And he was killed instantly by the X-Laws by no thought or something, because he's a member of the Howl team. And because of that, you get killed or executed, as Marco stated. When you're a member of Howl, to them, there's no redeeming you at all. And as much as people like the X-Laws, they believe they're cool, just so you know, it's just if you're in the Howl team and you encounter them, you're dead, you're gone. And that's what Lizer, the seeds are planted there because he doesn't know what to do, and the idea of having Yo's descendant in the group is making him feel uncomfortable. He doesn't know what to do. But I have to say this though, Lyserk is more annoying in this version than his future self in the reboot. Even though he's starting to be a little bit annoying, but not as annoying as his old one counterpart. And yeah, it's just a sad ending. Anyway, thank you for sticking around. This is Dayhawk. Hope to see you all again next time, and I'll see you on the other side. Johnny!